Sonic fun fact. Did you know that Sonic's middle name is George?
It's not the?
Nope. It's because Sonic's parents were a really big fan of the George Lopez show.
Sonic definitely does read to me as the kind of person who would be falling asleep to Nick at night, just deliriously experiencing it throughout the evening.
Okay.
If anybody is like, actually it's Ogilvy, yeah, everybody knows that. Viggo Mortensen broke his toe on the helmet.
Yeah.
Come on, get with it. What's new and hip and fun is lying all the time over Where's your Grant?
I love really, really simple white lies about very stupid things, especially to children. Because Brantley did not send the links when we go live.
I did now. Literally, as you were just saying that I wasn't, I was, so.
Wow, I can't believe that Scott is lying. I got her. I did something because I didn't want to get a bad rank on this, I think.
Or did you see Sonic did the little Sonic Adventure pose right at the end?
I did. I went and saw Sonic again with my buddy Adam.
Yeah.
It was good again.
Yeah.
I really liked. I paid. It's only the second time.
What are the odds that you'll go a third time?
Well, our good pal Willem still needs to see it, so.
True.
Now this map fucking rules. I gotta be honest. It's just the vibe is immaculate.
You choose a direction.
I know. But
slowly Lindsay falls to the floor.
I think I died there. Yep. And I got mad, so I restarted.
It was Scott said to see it again.
I would love to see it again. It's really good. They opened a big fancy movie theater near where I lived. That's different than the other big fancy movie theater that I go to. And so that was fun to go to. It's better in some ways and worse in others. But they have a bunch of race stuff because it's, you know, the Speedway, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
I thought you were gonna say because it's gone woke.
It's gone woke. No, I mean like racing, not
like the activity.
Well, because of the
social construct
of the world's largest racing event, the Indianapolis 500.
I think the biggest racing event is actually Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, yet to be determined when that's going to release. But
is that the one where I can play as I from Super Monkey Ball?
No, that's Sonic Riders.
What worlds are we crossing?
I don't know. They showed us a trailer that had Shadow in it, and the Game Awards, and then nothing else. So,
do you think they're gonna bring back the smooth jazz?
No, probably not. But that would be great if they did. You know, they'll have like a couple smooth jazzy tracks, probably.
Perfect, clear.
Perfect as it gets. No more perfect than that.
There's no such thing as S rank. If there were S ranks, there would be an all S honor roll. What is Vector the Crocodile gonna go? Wow, I found the computer room.
I thought you said you didn't play this before.
Oh God, it's me, Vector the Crocodile. Shit. Ah!
Thanks, Sonic. You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
No doubt about it. Oh my god. It's just...
Hey,
Someone has to be behind all this. We gotta take him out before... Sonic!
Oh.
Sorry, my controller got disconnected, and when my controller gets reconnected, my computer freaks the fuck out.
Ooh. Sonic Colors level.
Is this a Sonic Colors level?
It is.
Oh, it's Charmy B. I don't want to talk. I think we can move on. We'll just do the regular one. Wow, look. No, this is Sonic the Lost Worlds. Fucking hell.
You sure got lost in that world.
Actually, no, these little goobers are in Sonic Colors too, right?
Yeah, they're in Sonic Colors first, and then they reused them in Sonic Lost World.
I can't believe Sonic Lost Worlds existed. People were clamoring for a Sonic 3D blast again. Yeah, I think Roger Craig Smith dies a little anytime that someone says Roger that, because he goes, what do I need to do?
It's like, I wish people would call me by my real name. Chris Redfield. Give them dysphoria.
I'm the real Chris Redfield. That fucking sucks.
How do you feel when people talk about grants?
Oh, it is really funny because a lot of times at my school we're trying to get some grants to get some academic stuff, and we already got one, and they're like, yeah, that's our first grant, and I always tell them, no, it's not. I was the first grant.
And if you get them a grant, then you'll have grant.
Yeah, I need to make enough money so I can make that a pun. B. I can't believe that Charmy the Bee's in this game, but Silver the Hedgehog's not. And I get it. Lore reasons.
Who says that Silver's not in here? Wasn't he in the opening cutscene?
Was he? Was he a villain? Was he a bad guy?
You have to find out.
Do I have to kill Silver the Hedgehog again?
You just might.
And he's gonna go... I will say, when you catch that you're about to need to drift, it feels really good.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like
classic Sonic issue of it, if it catches you by surprise, it's not very fun.
yes. But also you want to go fast, so
yeah. That's one of the reasons why I liked Lost World a lot, because the speed was more manageable. And having ripped off sort of the Mario Galaxy style, like rotating platforms or sticking to platforms.
yeah.
That ended up working out in the sense that like you didn't have quite as many like pitfalls. The camera had to be pulled way out. And so I didn't feel like I had that many like irritating platforming bungles, you know.
What does this want me to do?
Believe it or not, despite being called Planet Wisp, this is actually like the fourth world in Sonic Lost World, not the first one. Granted, you know all the Sonic Colors powers in the Wisps.
I know this one is Rocket. Well, when we played they were in Sonic Frontiers, weren't they? Or not Frontiers, Sonic...
Some of the abilities, I think, might have made it into Frontiers in
Sonic
a way.
Forces. Sonic Forces is the game I was thinking of. The only reason is because I do remember hearing Sonic go, Rocket!
You know what? Maybe it was when you were watching me play Lost World.
No, I'm pretty sure they're in Sonic Forces.
Might have been. Well, I guess that you know what? You know why you're thinking of that?
Why?
It's because the the original characters use weapons that are fueled by the. So like, they have the like explosive weapon. You can jump in the air and hit a button and do a rocket jump.
And they go rocket when you get them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Scott makes it. Says he remembers that joke too. Making that.
It told me to press RT, but I was afraid that would be a bad idea. Oh look, another rocket.
Are there any other ones that you remember?
Oh, it just spins it. I remember the one that makes you do drugs.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah, it's the drug one. Sonic goes, drugs! And then he snorts some, uh-oh. That is, and then he snorts some cocaine.
Oh, cube. No, cube.
I don't remember Cube.
Big head. That's just all the time for Sonic. If you look at Sonic and how big his head is compared to all his other body parts, and then on top of that, look at how big his hands and feet are compared to everything else.
Yeah, I believe they call that rubber hose animation style. I'm right. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
No, it's just I'm so used to you lying all the time on the screen. Like, it's weird for you to just throw it in actual fact once in a while.
I thought I was lying.
No, it is called rubber hose animation.
Well, I thought rubber hose was a little bit. I guess.
I mean, like, I know what you're getting at when you say that, right?
Yes.
Like the arms are noodly; they don't have elbows, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old hands jammed on the end of.
I'm gonna chill with my boy there. This map is bad, by the way. I am not having a good time with this one.
Oh, Scott watched the Steven Universe movie.
What? Scott, I wanted to watch it with you. Man.
Well, now you got to tell us all about it.
I love the Steven Universe movie. I love when Steven Universe says, "Here we are," and the Steven Universe movie. Maybe we can. Maybe
he says, "Here we are in the prequel.
Oh God,
we're getting another series after this."
That's true. They did get another series. Now you gotta watch Steven Universe. Oh yeah, Other Friends is a fucking absolute banger of a song. You know who animated that shit, Scott?
I think Scott knows.
I'm waiting for it. Trigger did, in fact, animate that shit. Trigger loved Steven Universe.
Steven in his universe.
Yeah, they animated that scene, and they animated the final fight scene, and they also animated some of the There's a couple episodes they did some guest animation.
There's like one guy will come on and
you'll just be like, oh, this is definitely a Trigger guy. Will he go rocket?
No. This is a different power.
This power sucks. Rocket was much
you don't
more
like
fun.
the sound of a cartoon stock sword playing
over and over again. Yeah, it's really bad. And you're really, I guess you can do that, but you're faster without it. And it's gonna make me do it again.
This guy said, does this pink rock make Sonic gay too?
Sonic's always been a little
Only
gay.
as gay as Amy.
Amy is very gay.
I say not enough. But...
Yeah, Amy's very. Amy to me is straight coded, but I feel like her character would be significantly more interesting if that wasn't the case. Sonic is also straight coded, but his rivalries can come off very much.
Erotic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I 100% agree, but that's because we would say that about literally any character.
That's not true. There's a couple characters.
But I think it would work best as a lesbian. It's basically a sentiment we say about anybody. Oh, the pink kryptonite. That's right. I forgot. Scott was referencing the real pink kryptonite that made Superman gay. I gotta give me some of that shit. It's gotta be euphoric, right? Like, if you can touch a rock and it makes you feel things.
Hey man, I touch rocks and I feel things all the time. I'm like, damn, this is a good rock. Did I tell you that I successfully profiled geologists at my job?
Nice.
I was working at a museum for winter break, and this guy and his significant other, she was wearing khakis and a earth tone shirt. He was wearing khaki shorts, a vest, and a cowboy hat. And they go up to the mineral wall, and I go to talk to them, and I look at them, and I go, without knowing, I say, I would ask you if you guys wanted to know anything about these rocks, but I assume based off of your everything that you know. And then the girl turns to me, and she's wearing a shirt that says something about igneous rocks. I'm like, yep, I know. They worked at the Badlands and the National Grasslands. I showed them the fossil that Scott and I found. And by Scott and I mean Scott. And they thought it was really dope.
Cool.
Ow. What the fuck was that? A cat just ran under my legs so fast that I don't know who it was. I think Sonic should be able to fight missiles. I think if I don't land on the front of it, that should count.
I do recall in Sonic Colors there's a level that has a bunch of rockets firing at you. Apropos of nothing, it's a level where there's a bunch of like giant donuts and sweet treats and things. But there's giant missiles that fly at you, and I'm like, I feel like you should be able to land on these or bounce off of them, but they just hurt you.
I like how the missiles still hurt you in this mode. This is dangerous.
Yeah, you are not invincible, you're just pointy. Scott says, I only feel rock feelings when a close friend finally trusts me enough to entrust one to me. It means something.
That's a shrinking reference.
Oh. How far are you in shrinking?
Pretty far. Scott and I have almost finished Season 2. And Season 2 is currently the only season that's available.
Yeah.
Spike! Wait, what boy? Who did I forget?
I think it's the chow you went and got earlier.
Oh.
Oh, fossil.
Oh, yeah. Your Oreodont? Scott's Oreodont? And this level is bad. I hate Spike. I don't want to play the level like you want me to play it, Sonic.
Today I was looking at Sonic Wiki and some things, and I did not know that they have a separate wiki specifically for the Archer Sonic stuff. Like, it's two different wikis. I went to the talk page for the latter, the Mobius Encyclopedia. You know they're serious because they spell encyclopedia with Paedia. But on there, it is kind of funny seeing like the post in 2017 were like the comics are no more, and then 2 days later, IDW is taking over, getting posted. Most, being titled as.
But yeah, Scott, you're absolutely right. Dude, there's the emerald. Oh, we don't even need to talk to Charmy B. Hell yeah.
He's gonna talk to you after this. You realize that?
But we left him. Man, little Sonic's like, man, I wish I could spin dash.
Pretty slick move, huh?
No! Hello! It's me, Charmy B! You want some Honey Nut Cheerios?
That was very scary, but being with you makes it all better. Yeah! Hey, you look different.
Eh. Me. Where'd the party go? I need to take some LSD. Gordon, I guess
you'll just have to talk to Charmy after the test. Hey, when we do our live dubbing of the Sonic IDW comics, do you want to take Charmy?
Yeah, but it's gonna be I'm gonna take some liberties.
Okay.
Wait, have I already did? Okay. I gotta be honest. This overworld is fucking abysmal.
Yeah, you know, this now that you've gone through all the main levels, this is a great time to ask. So this is the game that people were like, "Hey, Sonic is back," right? How would you sort of rank up this game comparatively now that you had your hands on it?
I mean, it's better than a lot of the other stuff that came out before it. So, like, I think this is better than... No!
I think...
Oh.
Good. It doesn't fail you the mission.
I think it's better than Sonic Colors. I think it's better than Sonic Heroes. It's better than Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, it is a competently made game, right? It feels like a Sonic game. It feels fun at times, but I do think that it is one of those games where I'm like, I could care less for this shit, right? And I understand that I am not like a 7-year-old boy anymore who's like, I need to play more Sonic. But like...
Yes, Scott, Mania was after this.
Sonic Mania is good, but this one's like, I think it's worse than Frontiers. I think it is, I think it is worse than Sonic Adventure.
That's a spicy one.
I do like... Well, the thing is that Sonic Adventure has some things that I genuinely appreciate about it.
Like Big.
Like Big the cat. I like the freedom of expression a little bit more with Sonic Adventure. I like not having to do what the game wants you to. I like being able to be like, fuck that.
When the game is bad, you can sidetrack and put something better. Oh, damn. You just missed an S. Not that it matters. Alright, that's one side mission down.
But yeah.
Don't forget, you can also do side missions with Modern Sonic if you prefer. Ooh, that's another question. Do you prefer Modern Sonic or do you prefer Classic Sonic?
I prefer Modern Sonic. you know, I like him going on a fucking skateboard. A scamped board. I like being able to just get my speed back almost instantly.
You like when Sonic does a shove it?
Those aren't shove-its.
I know, I was just making a joke to the video I showed you the other day.
Oh, yes. I do like
They
it.
only do 2 levels for 16. Yeah, so every Sonic game has 1 stage for it, and then there's the 2 variants. There's the classic Sonic version of it, and there's the modern Sonic version of it. So City Escape is just 1 level with 1 version for classic, 1 version for modern, and that is it. That's all there is from Sonic Adventure 2. Scott said, Attack the Power Juju has a better sand/snowboard level, fight me. You know, I only ever played TAC 2, Staff of Dreams, and then the Great Juju Challenge. I don't remember if either of those had a proper boarding segment to them.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how problematic is TAC?
Scott, I've discussed this before. You know, I don't remember the games well enough. I think it falls into the, like, sort of the general, like, it's not as if it's, like, it's not punching down explicitly as the joke, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, you know, tribal peoples are stupid, but there are going to be some stereotypical characters within that. Things like, oh, we made a fake language, and it's going to be people saying things like and stuff like that, you know. So I would say like a bog standard level.
It's like
it's not like kind of a Disney cosmopolitan style of that, where it's like every character is basically a United States American, but we have some, you know, like tribal flavoring. I don't recall anything that was like, oh Christ, you know.
yeah.
In general, like,
Oh, it's silver.
yes. Tak is treated as a mostly competent character who's, you know, it's again like the punching down happens in more particular scenarios rather than it's not as if like here his entire race are sort of punched down on that I remember. Alright, there's one really great part of this fight. You're gonna find out.
Take this!
Oh, he said it!
He says the thing. How do I hit this twink?
Give up!
Ow. Asshole.
If I remember correctly, this is Spice Pappenbrook, aka Makoto Naegi from Danganronpa.
Oh, it is him. How do I hit this twink?
Is someone gonna have to turn on Omo Chat?
No.
Take this!
I feel like I'm getting close when he does this little thing. But
Give up!
you could just tell me.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, I see. I figured it out. Oh! God, he's falling so far.
I know. That's the best part about this fight is watching him just fucking.
He has like mad road rash, probably.
Zed, I've never played Okage, but I've seen 2 different Let's Play channels give it a shot, and I wish they would stick with it.
What's Okage?
It's a PlayStation 2 RPG with a very distinct sort of art style and quirky humor. It's about like a teenage boy who
He's going so fast.
I know, going fast and hitting the ground rolling like that is so funny. That's my favorite part of the boss fight in that.
God, I ran out of boost.
If you open or break a vase, and release the Shadow King, who basically haunts you from your shadow, and tells you that you're gonna, like, oh, I'm so powerful, and you know, we're going to take over the world and stuff. And so you're sort of, he's like, you're now my servant, and you're going to help me take over the world. And the whole kind of joke of it that I can read is that it's kind of like your character's having a Chunibyo early life crisis, but is it's being represented as an actual like demon king, you know, that's like haunting you. Yes. I would love to play it if I eventually get more time someday. I don't know if it would make for a good stream.
Oh god, he got crushed by his own meteor smash.
Just because RPGs are tough, long form.
Yeah.
You have to be masters of conversation to be able to pull it off.
And I am. You're not. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think we could do it.
Perhaps. We also have a lot of games already backlogged. Chibi Robo's next.
Chibi Robo's not a U game though.
Yeah, but I mean it's a new stream. Like it's our next stream thing we need to do.
Sure.
You and Bryce and Scott.
I'll put out that wall of fire.
Bye.
By pressing the button.
You're super useful.
Yeah, Grease Goat.
Whoop.
Indeed, Zed.
Here's the thing.
Zed,
Here goes.
I saw a video recently, Zed, that in Final Fantasy II, Ultimate only does 500 damage. And one of the, I think it was the programmer or designer was like, yeah, well, magic would have been weaker back then when people hadn't quite mastered it yet, so it's good that it's like that. And then he purposefully like made it more difficult to go into the code and change it.
So it wasn't a glitch, it was legitimately his belief that Ultimate Weapon should be less?
Not Ultimate Weapon, the spell.
Oh, Ultimate.
But I don't know if it was originally intended like that or if it just changed over time. But in terms of like, oh, we're having a re-release, shouldn't we make sure that Ultimate acts like the other games? He's basically like, no. I'll see if I can find it.
Leave it to me.
I really like this bright and happy music playing. I also like that we are basically making Blaze relive the end of the world.
Yeah.
Hey Blaze, you remember when your future was fucked? Funny.
I've got this.
Wait, is Blaze also from the future?
I've got this.
She's from another dimension. She's from the Soul Dimension.
So wait, why is she helping Silver in Sonic 06?
I've got this.
Partly for creative liberties. It's like, well, we need a character who can be kind of, you know, in a different place and time to act as Silver's support. So that way it's not just Silver versus everybody. And also for Silver to have someone to, like, bounce off of. Cutscenes and stuff.
That's fair.
But they sort of use her as the a Link too, because her powers are, you know, fire based and stuff. So it makes sense that she can help defeat the Iblis trigger. Basically, in the end of Sonic 06, Blaze sacrifices herself in place of Silver to seal up Iblis.
And now she's just fine?
Yeah, because this made sense to me at one point. I think because she's like, you know, a sort of a from another dimension, her being there to seal it up kind of doesn't mean anything, you know? Let me look. Why is
This is Eggman's theme song. It's Eggsman.
Okay, I did find an article about someone breaking down how
Sonic
Ultimate
Adventure 2 is the first time that version is used. That's I've come to make an announcement.
Egg Dragoon.
Oh, Sonic!
This is from Sonic Unleashed.
I am not Jim Carrey.
Freeze!
Freeze, Sonic! Shaddix! You are my enemy, but also my friend. Oh, fuck! I think they should have put, what was the boss from Sonic Heroes? Egg calls...
There's Egg Albatross, there's...
No, the final one. That wasn't...
Egg Emperor.
Yeah. And he should have gone, take this! Take this!
Take this!
Charge! And then you just hit him with your fly character and just completely negate the fight.
If you don't get kicked out in the first part of it.
Aha! I'm going to squash you like a bug! Whoa!
Freeze!
Freeze!
Time for a change of pace!
Okay.
So, in the...
Time for a
Thankfully,
change of
Sonic
pace!
canon wiki is out there for it. Silver and Blaze were... Yeah, I mostly had it. They go to the Flame Core to fight Iblis to stop its resurrection. Silver tries to take Iblis into his soul, but it's not working, and so Blaze steps in, and because of her fiery powers, she can better contain it. Then Silver uses Chaos Control to stop time and send her and Iblis to another dimension, which you could interpret as her going to the Soul Dimension. So
Time for
there
a
you have
change
it.
of
You know,
pace!
so it's if you're willing to accept that it's A, dumb and not thought through at all, and B, vague enough that it can work, then it can work.
That's fair. Freeze! Freeze, criminals! Scum!
Time for a change of pace!
Hey, we should have because Scott brought up Crisis Core. I think it would be great if you did a Bear Clan fundraiser where Scott continues his trek to beat that
Oh,
special boss on stream.
that would be fun.
Set up
We'll give Scott like 24 hours.
Here's what I say. Start with like 3, and then every $10 adds an hour.
Oh no, watch out, you're gonna get into the portal! Ah!
That portal reminds me of the final boss of Sonic Rider. So it's gonna take like 3 hours to do it correctly.
Watch out, we're gonna go into the portal again! Oh, I almost... One of the things I didn't realize, and I kind of... This isn't like a thing, but... Knuckles is scared of ghosts in the Sonic movies, which I think is funny.
Yeah, continuing that on from Adventure 2.
It's just very silly. It's like a very silly thing to really focus on, because it's like... It wasn't really a big part of his character even in Sonic Adventure 2. It's like 2 levels.
Yeah. Scott Wonders is in the Knuckles show.
Is Knuckles in the Knuckles show?
Only a little bit.
Oh, him being scared of... I would like to watch it, but yeah, apparently it is mostly Wade. Wade has more screen time than Knuckles.
Speaking of which, on the Sonic fandom wiki, they have a section for helping out, where it lists off things like articles in need of creation, articles in need of expansion, so on and so forth. And Wade Whipple is one of the articles that needs expanding on, so...
Well, maybe that's what we can do. We'll...
I'm getting fucking whiplash seeing Wade Whipple's name spelled out in Japanese katakana. Wade Whipple.
Ow! Sonic! I'm going to be played by Jim Carrey in the future, and you're going to be the guy from Parks and Rec!
I recalibrated everything. This was supposed to be my time.
Wade Whipple's
Please keep dreaming, Egghead. I beat you every time.
That's
No,
not
seriously,
true.
We beat him every time. Our
That's
score
not true. You lost in Sonic Adventure 2. The only
Man is always good.
only
The
reason
problem is that monster. Maybe we can call a truce and...
he won in Sonic Adventure 2. He just didn't mean to destroy the world. Oh!
He got your Eggman too. Oh, this is getting serious.
Hey Grant, they need help expanding on the lists of challenges in Ares Island section of the wiki. Maybe you should boot Sonic Frontiers back up and do some running around.
I already beat
Cut that
it.
out.
I already beat it.
Released yourself from that.
You can now access and explore the next area. Oh man, this looks like... I already have all the Chaos Emeralds though. Who gives a shit?
Dark Mysterious. These gears are broken. Insert a Chaos Emerald in each gear. Its power may be restored.
Oh, so this was...
Walk around, put the emeralds in, and then you can fight the final boss, I think.
Oh man. Do I have to wait on the gear? I ain't doing that. No, my purple emerald! My Big the Cat emerald!
Makes me miss Big's Big Adventure.
We should play it again just for...
We should get a bunch of people to do a race.
Well, man, I don't know what those... Oh, those are all the different challenges I will never do. They really...
It is funny to me how slow these go.
Yeah, and like... You have to go up here. I don't... I forgot that I could do that. Okay. Fuck. And now I have to go all the way back.
You see, there was a mod made for this where you play as Super Mario 64 Mario. I did see that.
There's also one where you play as a real ass hedgehog.
Yeah. But I think Scott's saying it's not just a skin. Like, it's Mario 64 controls.
Oh, fucking wild.
Oh yeah, we got to play some Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I played a little bit of that game. It's really fun. I can't believe they made Mario non-binary though. Mario is the true pinnacle of masculinity, and I can't believe that they had him be voiced by a non-binary person. How am I supposed to relate with Mario the most? The creature with the most personality.
There's a post that I love. Someone voiced it better than I can, but they made Mario say, "Oh, so you're into pronouns, huh? Well, me see."
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! No wonder!
He had a little help.
Oh, Rosie needed to voice that
Don't
one.
you
That's
robotic?
great.
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park,
That's
I
a really
stumbled
good.
upon a dark
I just want
primordial
that as a
essence.
wallpaper.
I discovered
Just
it
Eggman
possessed abilities
defeatedly
I've long desired to harness for
lounging back in his
myself.
little pod.
Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time. So I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past.
Oh, he rewrote his two little
In order to
sidekick
prevent
characters out of
I
the...
needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your
Like
monster
with going
tears
from
through the timeline,
classic
the more
Sonic to
damage
modern
it
Sonic
takes.
is just
So,
like,
I'm
oh, you
going
can
to
imagine,
erase
like, yeah, he
that
gets
line
taller,
and
he gets,
reshape it as I see
shapes
fit.
a little differently, whatever. But going from classic Robotnik to Eggman,
Yeah, it's fucked, dude.
And they call me eccentric.
he has to
No one
become
will judge
far
us
less
anymore
orbular.
After we've destroyed
He has
these
to turn from
Sonics.
perfectly spherical into a
Forever.
pear shape.
Shall we begin then, Doctor?
Yeah, it's
By
the
all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams,
Yeah,
Eggman.
having classic
All the
Eggman
time
without
by
just like
myself, and now there's two of
the
me.
bushy
Then
mustache
I'll
to
have
just
twice
flop
as
around
much
his
fun.
head.
Well, especially because he is a Beatles reference.
He's also
I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo.
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash
but
you
I mean, he
into a
was
blue
Dr.
jelly.
Robotnik before he was Eggman.
No, he was Eggman first in Japan. Dr. Robotnik is an American thing.
Forgot.
Fucking
Beat me on my own game.
idiot! Get fucked! Oh man, I wonder how Sonic's gonna get through this. Maybe with the power of friendship. Oh man. Did Knuckles stop it? Oh god, no. If we could just...
Well, Grant,
That was just
time to
to
go
soften
back
you
and
up.
S-rank every
Now
level,
it's time
because
to
you got the
meet
bad
your
ending.
doom.
Just kidding.
You're tougher than that. Come on.
Why don't you help?
Not you.
What are they gonna do?
You're
The
not beat
fucking... The ultimate life form?
They are
Like...
insignificant. You face worse.
All of these
Sonic.
people are like...
We're right behind you.
really strong.
Mr. Sonic.
Embrace the emeralds.
Harness their power, Sonic.
He's a psychic!
And Sonic, like you've done time and again.
They
Fucking...
got time. That's very funny.
Help him! Help Sonic!
That was like a very DBZ fist clutch sound.
Ah, man.
Would that be a legal issue? Good question. Alright, so, Grant,
Yeah.
when I thought this back when I first played this game,
Sonic,
it was terrible.
hear me? I
I hope that you don't have the same trouble that I had with this fight.
Even though we're in different dimensions,
Ideally,
we should still be able.
it's not supposed to be hard, but for whatever reason, I found it irritating as hell.
Do I have to go through the portals?
No, just always be boosting to get closer to him.
ABS?
You can send out retro Sonic. You can switch sides to switch your Sonics, and you can go get rings out there and whatever. But really, you don't have to do that unless he switches over like that.
Look out, Sonic! It's a perfect heart attack!
If the yeah, you can also switch sides to dodge attacks. Yeah, the stream's gonna have a hard time with all these effects. If the debris is becoming too much, you can press the Y button to try to clear it out, but they cannot defend you from the homing missiles.
Why am I not... Am I just not going fast enough to...
That looks like a homing shot! Be careful, Sonic!
Let's see, are you boosting?
Yeah.
Then yeah, just keep boosting.
Charge it to the core. It'll squeeze you if you don't get out of the way!
And it's not going to be a homing attack, you just have to ram it.
Don't get too cocky yet!
There you go.
Oh, man.
There can incidentally be situations where he cancels out of getting hit by your boost with a an attack, and will just push you out. That's nothing that you've done wrong, it's just the fight.
Finish it.
That looks like a homing shot!
Shut the
It'll
fuck
take more than
up.
that.
Oh, what happened to the Grant who was like, why aren't they helping?
Helping is not... Helping is not saying things. Helping is punching...
I thought you loved Sonic characters.
I do, but I don't want them to just tell me shit. I want them... I want SBO to use his ninja powers.
It's like that shot!
Well, unfortunately, Sega got the memo that they hated them putting other playable characters in besides Sonic. And so they stopped doing that for a good long while.
Now we'll finish it.
Looks like a homing shot.
Yeah.
Now we'll finish it.
They developed all these little voice clips specifically for all the players who turned to Watch Out off.
Finish it. That's a homing shot.
Thanks, Shadow.
Take more than that. To defeat us.
Shot will track you.
Yeah.
Now we'll
Finish it.
finish it.
Looks like a homing shot!
Oh my god. Fucking do something else.
Now we'll
Something else I did see online to try to help things out, if the tunnel starts going downward in the 3D section, you may want to cut your boost momentarily and then move down, because otherwise you'll be like bumping up against the top of the tunnel. So for speed reasons, it might help to stop boosting, move closer down to the bottom of the tunnel, just sort of keep with it, and then start boosting again.
Okay, I see.
That looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
Okay. I
Two
guess.
hits.
Why? Why?
What's that?
Look out. It's a warping arm attack.
It's a warping. There we go.
Yeah, I guess at least the timer is going up.
It'll take more than
I guess your rings are counting down though.
to defeat
That
us.
looks like a homing
But it seems like
shot.
they gave you quite
Careful,
a
Sonic.
good amount of them. And I
Yeah, this
don't
isn't
think
like
they're
Sonic Adventure
finding-
2 where it's like good fucking luck.
Something the matter?
Looks like time energy is building up.
Okay, Blaze. What the fuck does that mean?
The flow of time will slow down.
Oh yeah, Frontiers fucking... Yep. I already forgot about that.
The flow of time will be restored.
What is the purpose of that move other than to be slow?
Okay, for the laser, you're gonna want to switch sides to dodge it.
That looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic. Time's going to slow down.
Like, can you avoid this or is it just...
The time stop? No. Just wait it out.
Time flow will be restored.
That's so stupid.
It's attacking.
It doesn't do anything but...
That arm comes out of nowhere.
It's like
Finish it!
fucking shitty.
I told you, this is not a good fight. Even the people who strongly feel like this is one of the better Sonic games are like, yeah, this fight sucks. I remember at the time, I had stopped the game and I went and looked up to see, like, what am I doing wrong? If I was doing anything wrong, and there were Steam community threads of people just like, what do I do on this fight? And we're just like, yeah, you just...
Combine your powers and attack.
Okay, yep, keep holding.
Nope.
We'll end it! Burn! Burn to ashes!
Sonic, combine your powers.
This guy doesn't play Jester, didn't make it this far.
We did it. We killed Eggman.
You did it.
He's dead.
And the other
Whoa!
one, too.
Now that causes a ripple in time where Sonic doesn't become as powerful because
Still warm. Time travel.
I like that you left the ribbon on it.
That's what I was talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great.
fuck off.
I have a question.
What?
Once we're home, you think the time
You getting
will be
protective of
restored?
Knuckles?
I'm just
Yep, just
the writing is
think
just
about it.
legitimately terrible.
Yeah, it's not very good. This was a rough time for Sonic writing.
Yeah, because Sonic Riders has failed
It was
miserably.
great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past.
Why is he talking so
Time
fast?
travel's a chore.
Why was why did he sound like
Yeah, weirdly rushed lines.
Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better.
There's our portal home.
what if he goes into the past and he just has a gun in his hand and he goes, guess he learned a couple things from Shadow. Sonic just
Hey,
becomes
Sonic,
okay.
Enjoy your future. It's gonna be great.
I don't know about that. He's got like maybe 2 games before things are gonna start hitting the fan.
Gotta jump on the Sonic sine wave of quality. Up and down and up and down. You did it. Wow, look at how fast you're making those credits go. I did for a split second see Mike Pollock's name fly past.
My cat just almost fell off my computer. Idiot. Stupid fuck.
Hey, tell your cat that we're kindred spirits because you've called both of us idiots.
Hey,
We're gonna gang up
808.
against you.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Oh man, I can't believe that they're gonna die of starvation. I can't believe that future Eggman's gonna eat past Eggman. Like, I'm gonna hard boil. Oh god, we're about to see it.
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you...
Like, oh no, past Eggman eats future
Don't get
Eggman.
too
Because
self-righteous.
that
It'll be
means that
your
future
plan pretty
Eggman.
soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win?
Once.
That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
You got the custom skill, Supersonic.
Cool.
What class would you like to take from Eggman?
Women's
Let's say
studies.
you have to take a class.
Women's studies. All right. We have time. We have time to start Shadow, right?
It depends. Do you want to sort of make a hard cutoff?
Oh.
And that way, the next one we can just do it all in one.
Is it not very long?
No, it is not.
Like we can be.
I will double check, but I think it's like 2 or 3 hours at most.
Well, then we can do 30 minutes and then.
Let me see. I'm seeing full gameplay, S rank all levels is like 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Oh damn.
Some people have more like 3 hours 43, so like 3 to 4 hours of content.
All right. Well, then we can do it later.
All right, we'll start the next time.
Yeah.
It's poli-sci. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna tell you all about what do you think Eggman's political degrees, like what his political leanings are?
I mean, he does want to take over the world, so like,
Yeah.
eliminates quite a few options.
I mean, sure, but
Probably like social democrat.
No, social democrats don't want to take over the world. They just have a hard time fighting against people that want to take over the world. I think no, because I feel like he's probably like a technocrat, you know?
I was thinking like, if not just if fascist isn't just like enough to just stamp it, he's not really a neoliberal because it's not like he necessarily wants the world to be like inhabitable necessarily, but he does want to like he's gonna create Eggman Land, right?
Yeah, and he doesn't want the world to end. You
But
know?
he just needs everyone to be tied up in his little game, right? Like,
yeah, he wants
everyone to suffer and to labor to his gain, but it's mostly for the enjoyment of that. It's not really a very productive idea he has. he's not looking to reshape society. It's not like he has like a set of moral standards that he wants to elevate humanity to.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, exactly. He wants a workforce, and to be able to create his little theme park. And that's it. Well, I mean, I guess we can literally look at Sonic Forces as the template of like when he wins, what it looks like, and that's terrorizing people and putting them to work and roboticizing things and
Sure.
basically it. So
Fine, he's not a good person.
wait. Okay. Were you gonna like fanfic this, or were we gonna like?
I like Eggman.
You can listen. You can invite him over, but I'm not gonna vote for him. Okay, so Scott says. So then the question becomes: does he want to do that and establish script?
No, I feel like he believes in the value of the dollar because he always wants to take money from the government. He's like, "Yeah, the dollar."
Scott also weighed in: bad person, good father.
Yeah, he is a good father.
And with that, we'll see you next time.
Oh god, I accidentally fucking clicked on the Sonic X generation and it just was very loud. Alright, bye.